The secret life of the white gibbon. Deep within the misty canopies of Southeast Asia's ancient rainforests, a remarkable creature swings through the emerald twilight with an elegance that has captivated scientists and nature enthusiasts for centuries. The white gibbon, with its pristine cream-colored fur and haunting melodic calls that echo through the dawn, represents one of nature's most extraordinary primates. Yet despite their conspicuous appearance and vocal nature, these arboreal acrobats harbor secrets that researchers are only beginning to unravel. The enigmatic white-handed gibbon. The white gibbon, scientifically known as Hylobates lar, is more commonly referred to as the white-handed gibbon or lar gibbon. Despite its name, not all members of this species display the characteristic white coloration. This remarkable primate exhibits one of the most striking examples of color polymorphism in the animal kingdom, with individuals ranging from creamy white to jet black, and every shade of brown and blonde in between. Standing approximately 16 to 23 inches tall and weighing between 11 to 17 pounds, white gibbons are relatively small compared to their great ape cousins. However, what they lack in size, they more than compensate for in agility and grace. Their most distinctive feature, aside from their variable coloration, is their extraordinarily long arms, which can span up to 6 feet from fingertip to fingertip, nearly 3 times their body height. These elongated limbs serve a crucial purpose in their arboreal lifestyle. Unlike other primates that primarily walk or climb through the trees, white gibbons have mastered the art of brachiation, swinging from branch to branch using only their arms. This unique form of locomotion allows them to traverse the forest canopy at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour, covering distances of 40 feet in a single swing. Masters of the canopy. The secret to the white gibbon's aerial prowess lies not just in their physical adaptations, but in their profound understanding of their three-dimensional world. Each morning, as the first rays of sunlight pierce through the forest canopy, these primates begin their day with a ritual that has remained unchanged for millennia: the territorial song. The haunting calls of white gibbons are among the most complex and beautiful sounds in the animal kingdom. These vocalizations serve multiple purposes: establishing territorial boundaries, strengthening pair bonds, and communicating with family members across vast distances. A single song session can last up to 20 minutes, with calls audible up to 2 miles away through the dense forest. What makes their vocal behavior particularly fascinating is the structured nature of their songs. Male and female white gibbons engage in coordinated duets that follow specific patterns and rhythms, much like a musical composition. These duets are so precise that researchers can identify individual pairs and even predict their behavioral patterns based on their vocal signatures. The white gibbons' mastery of their canopy environment extends beyond mere locomotion and communication. They have developed an intimate knowledge of their territory's resources, maintaining mental maps of fruit trees, water sources, and safe sleeping sites. This cognitive mapping ability allows them to efficiently navigate territories that can span up to 75 acres, timing their movements to coincide with the ripening of different fruit species throughout the year. Family dynamics and social structure. Perhaps one of the most endearing aspects of white gibbon society is their commitment to monogamy. Unlike many primate species where males may mate with multiple females, white gibbons typically form lifelong pair bonds. These partnerships are built on mutual cooperation, shared territorial defense, and joint parenting responsibilities. A typical white gibbon family consists of a mated pair and their offspring, usually numbering between 2 to 4 individuals. Young gibbons remain with their parents for 6 to 8 years, learning essential survival skills through observation and practice. During this extended period of parental care, juveniles master the complex art of brachiation, develop their vocal repertoires, and learn to identify the countless plant species that make up their diet. The process of establishing new territories and finding mates is one of the most challenging aspects of white gibbon life. When young adults reach maturity, they must leave their family group to establish their own territory, a process that can take years. During this time, they become solitary wanderers, searching for unoccupied forest areas and potential mates while avoiding conflicts with established pairs. Courtship among white gibbons involves elaborate vocal displays and acrobatic performances. Potential mates engage in synchronized calling sessions, with successful pairs developing increasingly complex duets over time. The formation of a new pair bond is celebrated with extended singing sessions that can last for hours, announcing their union to neighboring families and establishing their territorial claims. The hidden world of gibbon intelligence. Recent research has revealed that white gibbons possess cognitive abilities that rival those of great apes in many respects. Their problem-solving skills, spatial memory, and social intelligence have challenged long-held assumptions about primate cognition. Studies have documented instances of tool use, with gibbons fashioning simple implements from leaves and twigs to extract insects from tree bark or to obtain water from difficult-to-reach sources. Their spatial intelligence is perhaps most evident in their navigation abilities. White gibbons can remember the locations of hundreds of fruit trees across their territory, tracking the seasonal availability of different food sources with remarkable precision. This mental mapping extends to 3 dimensions, as they must constantly calculate the strength and flexibility of branches, the distance between trees, and the optimal routes through the canopy. Communication among white gibbons goes far beyond their famous songs. They employ a sophisticated array of visual signals, including specific postures, facial expressions, and hand gestures. Mothers communicate with their young through gentle touches and positioning, guiding them through their first tentative swings through the trees. Family members use subtle vocalizations to coordinate their movements and alert each other to potential dangers. Dietary secrets and ecological role. The white gibbon's diet consists primarily of ripe fruits, making them crucial seed dispersers in their forest ecosystems. Their digestive system is specifically adapted to process the high sugar content of tropical fruits, and their feeding habits help maintain the genetic diversity of plant species across vast areas of forest. However, their diet is more varied than initially believed. White gibbons supplement their fruit-based diet with young leaves, flowers, insects, and occasionally bird eggs. This dietary flexibility allows them to survive seasonal fluctuations in fruit availability and contributes to their ecological success. Their feeding behavior follows complex patterns that researchers are still working to understand. White gibbons appear to make conscious decisions about which fruits to eat and which to leave for later, suggesting a level of planning and foresight previously unrecognized in their species. They also demonstrate preferences for certain fruit varieties and will travel significant distances to reach preferred food sources. The ecological impact of white gibbons extends beyond seed dispersal. Their presence in the forest canopy influences insect populations, affects the distribution of epiphytic plants, and creates opportunities for other species through their construction of sleeping platforms and their territorial maintenance activities. Threats and conservation challenges. Despite their remarkable adaptations and complex social behaviors, white gibbons face unprecedented challenges in the modern world. Habitat destruction, primarily due to palm oil plantations, logging operations, and agricultural expansion, has reduced their forest homes to isolated fragments. These habitat islands are often too small to support viable populations, leading to genetic isolation and reduced breeding success. The illegal pet trade poses another significant threat to white gibbon populations. Their appealing appearance and relatively small size make them targets for wildlife traffickers, despite international protections. Young gibbons are particularly vulnerable, as they are often captured after their parents are killed defending them. Climate change adds another layer of complexity to their survival challenges. Shifting rainfall patterns affect fruit production cycles, while rising temperatures may force gibbons to alter their daily activity patterns and territorial ranges. The delicate timing between gibbon breeding cycles and food availability is being disrupted, potentially affecting reproductive success. Perhaps most critically, the fragmentation of their habitats disrupts the complex social structures that define gibbon society. Young adults struggling to establish territories may be forced into suboptimal habitats or may never find suitable mates, leading to declining birth rates and aging populations. Conservation success stories. Despite these challenges, there have been notable conservation successes that offer hope for white gibbon populations. Protected areas in Thailand, Malaysia, and other range countries have successfully maintained stable populations through dedicated anti-poaching efforts and habitat restoration programs. Rehabilitation centers across Southeast Asia work tirelessly to rescue gibbons from the illegal pet trade and prepare them for release back into the wild. These facilities have developed sophisticated programs that help captive-bred gibbons learn essential survival skills, including brachiation techniques and foraging strategies. Community-based conservation programs have proven particularly effective in protecting white gibbon habitats. Local communities that once viewed gibbons as agricultural pests or sources of income through capture and sale are now becoming their protectors, recognizing the economic value of ecotourism and the ecological services provided by healthy forest ecosystems. Research initiatives continue to expand our understanding of white gibbon behavior and ecology, providing crucial information needed for effective conservation planning. Long-term studies have revealed the complexity of their social relationships, their cognitive abilities, and their ecological requirements, all of which inform protection strategies. The future of white gibbons. The secret life of the white gibbon continues to unfold as researchers develop new techniques for studying these elusive primates. Advanced acoustic monitoring systems now allow scientists to track individual animals and their social interactions across vast forest areas. Genetic studies are revealing the evolutionary relationships between different gibbon populations and informing breeding programs designed to maintain genetic diversity. Technology is also playing an increasingly important role in gibbon conservation. Satellite monitoring helps track deforestation in real time, while camera traps provide insights into gibbon behavior without human interference. Mobile apps allow local communities to report gibbon sightings and potential threats, creating networks of citizen scientists dedicated to their protection. The future of white gibbons depends largely on our ability to balance human development needs with habitat conservation. Sustainable forestry practices, certified palm oil production, and ecotourism development offer potential solutions that can provide economic benefits while protecting gibbon habitats. Education and awareness programs are crucial for changing attitudes toward these remarkable primates. As more people learn about the complex social lives, cognitive abilities, and ecological importance of white gibbons, support for conservation efforts continues to grow. Conclusion. The white gibbon's secret life reveals a species of remarkable complexity and beauty, adapted through millions of years of evolution to thrive in the world's tropical canopies. Their monogamous relationships, complex communication systems, and sophisticated cognitive abilities challenge our understanding of primate intelligence and social behavior. Yet these same qualities that make white gibbons so fascinating also make them particularly vulnerable to human activities. Their dependence on large, continuous forest areas, their slow reproductive rates, and their complex social requirements mean that protecting them requires comprehensive, long-term conservation strategies. The secrets of the white gibbon are still being discovered, and each new revelation adds to our appreciation of these remarkable creatures. Their survival depends not just on protected areas and anti-poaching efforts, but on our collective recognition of their intrinsic value and their crucial role in maintaining the health of Southeast Asia's forests. As we continue to uncover the mysteries of their behavior, ecology, and intelligence, white gibbons serve as ambassadors for their threatened ecosystems and reminders of the incredible diversity of life that evolution has produced. Their morning songs, echoing through the mists of ancient forests, call us to action, urging us to preserve not just their species, but the entire world they represent. In protecting the white gibbon, we protect a piece of our planet's natural heritage and ensure that future generations will have the opportunity to witness the grace, intelligence, and beauty of these extraordinary primates swinging through the treetops of Southeast Asia's remaining forests.